Virgo, thanks for stopping by. This is your April 16th through the 30th, 2020 reading. Tarot and Oracle. Appreciate you so much. Miss you all. And thank you for your likes, shares, those who booked readings with me and donate. And just, the whole community is really great. Really great. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do kind of we have a bit of a smorgasbord here. Different decks. So we're going to pull, the first card is going to be from the Enchanted Map. So we're just going to let the messages come as they may, and just come out a little bit differently. Now, this is going to be sorry, hard to speak. It's going to be intuitive reading, so I will not be reading from any books, Most of these I know, and sometimes I like to read like Enchanted Map when it's not something I use all the time. But Metamorphosis is, but I'm being guided just to do these intuitively. So, Metamorphosis is 25, which adds up to a 7, which is about... 7 is always about like the spiritual realm, in between. It's like the in-between space, like spiritual guidance in a way, divine intervention in a way, to me as a reader. Metamorphosis is also about death and rebirth, and so this card talks of like being in the process of being reborn right now and not knowing where this is going to lead, but knowing that a lot of stuff's been shaped. A lot of stuff has happened, and more than likely it's been kind of painful because the butterfly, the caterpillar doesn't know it's actually going to turn into this incredible butterfly. It does not know that when it's in the chrysalis and its whole existence is turning to mush and reforming as a butterfly. It does not know what's on the other side, right? It does not know that it will have wings and can fly. So... and how beautiful it's all going to be. Okay, so the next card we're going to pull is from the Angels and Ancestors. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. And that's interesting because it's another one about faith, right? It's about when we're in this stage of metamorphosis, we don't know what's going to happen, so we need to have faith. Or even if we don't have faith, there's still better things. Metamorphosis, death and rebirth, there's always new opportunity, right? And then Father Sky, trust in the unknown, is the faith. This is, Father Sky is a Native American term for God, the creator. So it's about Father Sky, sorry, the universe or God, the creator, knowing what you want, your intentions. And it's a reminder that you're in good hands, and that you're being taken care of, and it's kind of trusting and not to be afraid. I mean, that's easy for people to say, right? But fear really doesn't help us. It actually lowers our vibration. So in some place, if we can have peace in the moment and have trust, we're doing everything we can, and what's going to be is going to be. But we have choices, right? We have choices in the way we think about things. Because doesn't the way we think have something to do with the outcome? I believe it does. Okay, so the next card I'm going to pull from is Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle. Sorry about that. This is Fairy Love. So sorry. This says follow your heart. So, what does your heart want, Virgo? What is the thing that makes your heart dance and sing? When we think of fairies, we think of they're happy. You know, fairies always seem like they were happy. And at least in my mind, they are. They seem like, you know, these little magical beings that, in like folklore, right? That take care of nature. And there's something about nature and their smallness and their being flighty and light and airy and very airy, and that happiness or fluttering wings. It's almost like a hummingbird, flutters about and is busy but happy, you know, following your heart. What does that mean to you, for you? So here's what it looks like. Like somebody here has gone through this huge drastic change, like their whole life or their mind or their job or whatever has been torn apart. Things have been just upheaval. And when you're in the process of change, you don't know what that's going to be. And a lot of us on this planet don't know what that is going to be. And you're hoping, you're trusting that it's going to be better because this must be happening for the better because somehow, some within us, it feels like it is, right? It feels like it's for the better. And there's something here about not being in fear. It's really important not to be in fear. It really has a difference of where you're going to end up. Where all of us are going to end up. Following your heart. What is it you really... If the world was shaken up and you could do anything you want, something you always wanted to do, change, or feel a need that we have a need for right now, what do you think that is? And not even, let's take the need right out of it. What makes you happy? Singing, drawing, learning, being a detective. Uncovering mysteries, rediscovering history. There's many, many things that would be very fun to discover, right? To bring forward things that you think should have changed. And if everything's being thrown up and shaken up, maybe if there's room for the changes that maybe you always wanted to bring forward or thought, wouldn't that be cool if, right? I know the cards are speaking a lot. What we're going to do now is we're going to pull cards on each of these oracle cards. We're going to start with metamorphosis. So we're going to ask our guides, higher self, God, creator, angels and ancestors to maybe give us some information about metamorphosis first. So this is the world reversed. So when the world is reversed, it's about the need to end a cycle, to truly allow something to change, okay? Allow the change to happen, especially with the metamorphosis card and the world reversed. It's so the change needs to take place so the lessons, so that situations don't keep repeating, okay? 6 of Wands reverse says, this does need to happen because there's no victory otherwise. There's no success. There's no hero's parade, and do not pass go and collect $200. The change needs to happen. Four of Pentacles talks about, well, this is a place of being protective, wanting to protect, wanting to be careful, wanting to build a solid foundation. And so it's not easy. Let me get another card on here because that's like guarding oneself. Yes, there's guarding oneself, but it's also a place of protection is important. Self-preservation, self-protection. And so what I'm feeling here, Virgo, is there a way I can protect myself through this? Okay, that's what I'm hearing. King of Cups. This is King of Cups reversed is somebody who's emotionally imbalanced. It's a masculine energy. It's water. It's Scorpio. It's Cancer. It's Pisces. Could be somebody, an alcoholic, somebody that's really dysfunctional. Okay. I'm not sure there's protection here without making the change, finishing this. Oh, let me get one more card. Can I, Five of Swords, no. There's a battle. There's a battle, and there's no winners here. So the question is, why is the change being avoided? Okay. So, to whose own detriment is this change being avoided or stopped? So, we get one more there. Okay, so this is Six of Pentacles. This is a card about reciprocity and balance. For the balance to take place, for the balance to come back into your life, into whoever else is involved, metamorphosis has to take place. Because as long as there's like these energies are feeding each other, there's one of protection, one of, it's almost like it's codependence. And they cannot, the reciprocity cannot take place as long as it's still interacting like this, you see. See, they have to be, so they have to heal independently. I don't know what that means for you, but it's about the metamorphosis. It's about that part of the lesson completing. So the rebirth, so the change can take place that's needed. Only you know what that means. I get some stories, but I don't get your whole story, because that would be a lot for everybody's story to play through. There are examples, but okay. So let's go into Father Sky now. Pull some cards here. This is Five of Wands. This is Father Sky. Maybe what's going on right now with you, too, is like, I don't know what's lies. I don't know what's the truth. I have all this gossip, not really gossip, but turmoil. It's like chaos, but it's lies. I know a lot of it's lies. How do I know? Okay, you ask for help. You ask God for help. You ask your angels and ancestors for help. Calm, and you center, and then you ask for help, and you learn to start reading between the lines. Ask for help reading between the lines. How does it feel? How does it resonate? Does this feel like it's real or not? Is it causing anxiety and fear? That may not be true, because there's a thing about how truth resonates. There's a thing about how fear resonates. So, fear, okay. Fear is fear. And we could fear that this could be the truth, but it's like, there's something about worrying about something. There's something about knowing the truth that have different vibrations. That's just it. If you keep it simple, it'll be easier to nail down what is real and what isn't. Okay, hope that made sense. Ten of Wands is about really hanging on to a lot of, this is burdens, but this feels like it's other people's burdens, Virgo. It doesn't feel like they're yours. So it's like hanging on, and, it's almost like avoiding releasing them, because it's the need to delegate them. To turn that back around. That's like way back there. To turn that back around and delegating that. See how resistant that was? To turn it upright and delegating them. You're already at the end of the cycle. It needs to be completed, okay? And that's trusting that you'll know what to do. Trusting that you have everything you need to make the right decision, okay? Page of Swords this is learning what the truth is. This is seeing the truth, okay? This is taking information, or, doing some research, taking the information and cutting out, making decisions based on what you do know, how it does feel, and trusting yourself. This is swords are always about intuition because they're air. Air, we get all kinds of things from the air. We get intuition, you know? So, information. It's about information, researching information, learning to read between the lines of what the truth is. How does it feel? Go back to that. How does it feel? Okay, so now we're going to go to follow your heart and pull some cards there. Two of Cups. Interesting. Look at that duplication in this card. Wow. Quite amazing, right? So, if single, okay, so there's I always read this card two ways, Two of Cups. Now, they said it could be twin flame, but twin flame, it really is a masculine and feminine divine counterparts within ourselves. If we can balance these within ourselves, and we can demand them from someone else and expect it. Demand it from ourselves, expect it from others. Whatever we vibrate, we bring to us, So, having the love for ourselves to expect and give ourselves good things will bring it by others. So, this is beautiful. So, this is love for ourselves and love for others. And it is, what's the metamorphosis? There it is. It's love. It's love. What is that we want to do? Follow your heart. Love. Most important thing we can do right now is be open and come from a loving place. The Hierophant. Okay. This is a stability. It's a Taurus card. Card of Taurus. Doesn't have to be Taurus. Well, a lot of people are getting this right now. It's spiritual guidance, but it's also the way things have always been done. So it's doing things the right way also. So it can be dogma, it can be big business, it can be politics, stuff like that. But right here, the way it is, balancing the masculine and feminine and the divine energy for ourselves and others, this is doing things the right way. This is an honorable life. Okay? And understanding and following spiritual guidance. And so there may be, we may have gurus that we go to or some kind of spiritual leaders, but keep in mind that this needs to resonate between you and your Father Sky, your creator, okay? It's okay to get guidance, but read between the lines of what's real and what's true and what's fear, okay? Really, really important here for you to be the meter, for you to be the one that makes the call, okay? Really important. Discovering, maintaining your own power. Yep, maintaining that high vibration. Justice, because without doing that, then there will be injustice. So it's always about balance within ourselves. Justice is a Libra card. So when it's reversed, it's the need to bring things back into balance. And that is, bringing ourselves into balance, bringing our guidance into balance, and our understanding of the world and the systems and our own stability. Okay, so we're going to do a few more cards, and just to get a little bit more information for you, Virgo. Too many. It just didn't feel right. I'll take that one though. This is a Knight of Wands. So, this Knight of Wands reverse is like the player card. It could be, it's like the con man, the guy that says, it's like the snake oil salesman. So there's a warning here of people coming in to sweep you up your feet or for the short game, okay? Like somebody passionate and getting caught up in that. and instead of doing things the right way, which is doing things for the Hierophant. So, but I was saying it's the balance within yourself. Don't let somebody catch you off balance because they're sexy, attractive, and it's been a while. Okay, it's just what's coming through. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. There could be. I mean, this is like when the Ace of Pentacles is reversed, it could be a delay in abundance, a delay in some kind of project that you had going. We're all having this delay with this quarantine. So it's a delay in being able to move forward, a delay in opportunity, a delay in other opportunities besides this person coming in, but it's not the end of the world. We don't have to be in this desperate place. And I don't even know why it's coming out that way, Virgo. But there's a warning there, okay? There will be other days, other people, other opportunities, okay? Okay, so, and I don't know if this is the person from the past that you need to close the door on. Ace of Pentacles reverse may seem like it financial loss, but things can be rebuilt, right? And we're kind of all in this together to a certain extent, right? Six of Pentacles. So this is a reciprocity. See, this is abundance again, where because look at all this money is weighing out. He's like the guy is weighing out. Lots of Pentacles. In fact, he's giving out pentacles to others. So there's going to be plenty. There is plenty. So it's a reminder. So whatever it looks like here, it's trusting that things will be better than ever. We don't have to have all the details, but this is a card of victory. Ace of Swords. What do you believe is true? Whatever, it's not just airy-fairy, whatever I believe. It's more about what are we seeing kind of in between the lines, connecting the dots? What are we seeing that way? Taking with the lies, what lies and what we know the truth, what we feel the truth is. It matters. It matters. Because it's where we have hope. It's where we have faith. And Ace of Swords is taking the path of truth, taking the path of honor and victory, and cutting out what no longer serves. Okay? Two of Pentacles. This is, what it's reversed is about, I don't want to be juggled anymore. I don't want to juggle anymore. It could be decisions have been made, so there's not a place, maybe at some point somebody was in two different worlds. And it's also a card of financial loss again. What is the truth about the financial loss? What is the truth about this kind of energy? It's like, what's the truth about the truth? About the stories? What's the truth about finance? What's the truth about what's really going on? Wow. What's really going on? It could be in your world, in your life, in your home, in your world, in your job. It could be anywhere. But it's almost from here out. It's the way it feels. It's a reflection. What's inside is what's on the outside going on around us. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to do a couple of Mente cards. I listen to opposing opinions. That is perfect. See, this is listening to all different people talk about subjects and seeing what resonates, where the truth is. You are the truth detector. Yeah, you are. If you're not yet, you just don't know you aren't. I think you do know that, though, don't you? Opposite opinions gives you the opportunities to weigh information, to look at the way people present it, to be able to learn to read between the lines. You know more than you understand you do. You really do. I honor animals with reverence. So, I honor animals with reverence is a need to treat all creatures with kindness. For me as a reader, this is what this means. So there may be something you want to do with animals. There may be some injustice that you want to correct with animals. Interesting. I'm going to do one more card. I'm accepting. I'm accepting is understanding where you're at right now, where all of us are at, however you're looking at the situation. Where's the truth in the situation? What do you know? And what needs to change? Where are you at in the change? Because you are going through a metamorphosis. Where are you at within the whole going through the metamorphosis? We're going to do one more card. And the place of acceptance is a place where a plan can be made. But if we're denying where we actually are, then we're in a powerless position. That's why acceptance is so important. I'll do one more card. This is my dragon deck. It's all major arcanas. And, you know, this person from the past, this person that was the King of Cups reversed, there is new love, of course, of course. But the balance must be within ourselves and raising our own vibration, stabilizing that place of calm. And then knowing what we deserve and living that, thus bringing it to us. Okay, so this is the wounded dragon. The wounded dragon. You know, I'm going to have to read that one, but I don't know if I have it. I don't have it here. The 12. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put you here. Okay, I just couldn't place it as a hangman. I should have known because it was upside down. Okay, wow, that was weird. So, the wounded dragon is, it's, okay. It's a metamorphosis, a place of metamorphosis while you're So, sorry. As a reader, when we get the hangman upright, that means that we're in the process of going through the change of looking at life in a different way. So it's almost like being in the chrysalis, the caterpillar being in the chrysalis until the views change, until whatever needs to change happens. And then the hangman can move forward into the next card, right? And that would be typically as death and rebirth because it's from 12 to 13. And so that's when you get the rebirth. So what is keeping you from moving forward is the place of being in the chrysalis, which is really cool. It kind of all came together well. So this process needs to be completed. But trust that, I mean, you don't have to do anything, of course, but trust is needed. If you're going to go with this guidance here and the reading, trust is needed that Spirit knows what you want. Spirit knows because you make your intentions clear. the way to help yourself is to learn more, so you know the truth when you see it, so you know the signs when you see it, so you know you're actually moving forward and things are changing and your views are changing because you're learning, and it's always about the lesson, right? And other things, right? So I hope that helped. This place of like stagnation that you may be feeling right now. Virgo, I love you very much, and let me know if I can help you in any way. I have readings available. Take care. Bye-bye.